What's up, guys? It's Tuesday in the early afternoon. I'm testing out something. I received an email from a friend who wishes to remain anonymous for his own reasons. He lives part-time here because he is part-time in the United States. He comes back every so often, does some things, and then goes back to the U.S. But anyway, he said on his trip he always saves some weight allowance for things that he can bring people if they need anything. So he asked me if I wanted to bring if I wanted him to bring me any Western snacks or anything. And of course, as always, I say peanut butter. Yes, you can get peanut butter here, I know, but it's $5 a jar, and I think that's just way too much because I used to get it back home for like $1.50. So that's all I wanted. He said he was going to be here Wednesday. Well, last night my classes were already done. I'm sitting on my bed, and he comes walking up a couple days early, which is always nice. It's always good to see him. And he went way above and beyond, bringing me just a jar of peanut butter. He brought me 3 jars of peanut butter, actually. One a regular jar, one almond peanut butter, and one that I've never heard of. It has different kinds of nuts in it, mixed nuts. Even has some like chia seeds you can see in there. So that will be a new experience. I've never had any of that. So that should be pretty cool. Plus, he brought me 2 bags of authentic Colombian coffee. The kind you don't find in your average grocery store in America. And I do love coffee. But then he brought me this gift that I want to tell you about now. It's something I have right now in my hand. I've never used one before. I've never had one before. So I figured today would be the day to try it out and see. It's a gimbal for my smartphone. A gimbal is, of course, the thing that helps you make steady video so it's not all shaky, as many people complain about in some of my videos. I try to explain, hey man, the roads are uneven, I'm watching out for cars, I'm walking over potholes and gravel. Well, like I said, I've never used one, so last night I experimented. I do what I always do. Instead of reading the instructions, I went to their YouTube channel of the manufacturer. To me, that's a better learning style. And this is my first time recording with it. The first thing I didn't realize was that these are electronic. To show you how inept I am knowledge-wise, I had no idea they were electronic, so I did have to charge it up last night. And then they got all these buttons on the front here. 4 different modes. It's a 3-axis from a company called Hohem. He also brought me a little microphone, a light, so when I'm out at night, it'll be a little brighter, and it also comes with a little tripod, which is going to be great for recording classes without having to hold up a phone and trying to teach at the same time. That's a huge hassle. Or just propping up the phone on a table and getting a bad angle. So I can set the gimbal inside the tripod there, and it'll be steady as she goes. So that was pretty nice. A whole nice care package. And I know he's listening. I want you to know I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I wanted him to come on my live stream. He has a wealth of information about living in Cambodia and, of course, being Khmer himself and inner workings of things. However, he wishes to remain anonymous, doesn't want his face or anything out there. And, of course, I respect that. And speaking of my live stream, my internet has not been good enough to do one yet. I wanted to do it Sunday night, but I can't seem to get it to stay on for that long. I might just do one from one of those internet cafes. It's not going to be ideal because of everybody else there and all the noise and everything, but or who knows, I might just have it later on tonight. I don't know. I already had the thumbnail made up and all that good stuff, but just haven't had the internet available to do it. But good news, I have 3 different kinds of peanut butter. And that always makes me happy. So we'll see how this looks. Like I said, I've never used it before, so I have no idea if it's going to look any better or not. But hopefully it is a little less shaky. That seems to be the complaint of a lot of people. Hold the camera steady. You turn too fast. I can't see. Everything's blurry. So this video may be a little short because I just wanted to let you guys know about the live stream, what's happening, and of course about this awesome home package I got. Bonus box. Be sure to check out all my links below. In case you don't know, if you're a new subscriber, I have 3 books available. All the links for those are down below. I have a bunch of different t-shirt designs. I think 8 right now, 8 or 9. The link to purchase those are down below. Or you can just donate if you want. That link is down below. Or join my monthly Patreon. And all that good stuff. Plus all my social media is down below. And a whole bunch of other channels that I enjoy watching from Cambodia that you probably will also. You should go check them out and like and subscribe. With that being said, I was just looking at some of those buildings. Let's go down this alley. With that being said, if you've already If you've been donating, of course, I really appreciate it. And if not, and you decide to, I will really appreciate it. My goal is always the same, and that is to reach the $1,000 a month mark. Now keep in mind, I know a lot of people get freaked out when YouTubers talk about money, but you have to keep in mind that you know, everything I do here I do for free. So I rely on donations, book sales, t-shirt sales to basically keep me alive, make sure the rent is paid, and all that good stuff, because I don't charge the students I teach any money. So all your purchases help support free education in Cambodia. Plus, I'm not asking you to just give me money arbitrarily. I try to offer something in return. Like I said, a t-shirt. You buy a t-shirt, that helps me out, you get a t-shirt. I have books for sale. You buy a book, that helps me out, you get a book. Join my Patreon, that helps me out. Every month you'll get exclusive pictures and updates, videos that nobody else will see, and that helps me out. So it's not like I'm just randomly asking people to give me money. You do get some benefit out of it. And I think that's a win-win-win situation. It helps me, you get something cool, it helps me continue to teach for free. Normally, about this time of year, we start getting a cool down for a month or two. Me and my buddy Mark, we were talking about that the other day. That we had that brief period in November, I think. For a couple weeks, it was really nice and cool. Felt really nice. But last year, January and February, were really nice months. Not so hot and humid. Some cloud cover every now and again. But this year doesn't seem to be that way. So far the month of January has been way warmer than it was last year. And right now I think the temperatures, I believe on my phone it said 30 degrees Celsius. So what is that, 79, 80 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that? Maybe a little higher. I still don't know how to do that. So yeah, if you are coming over here and you expect to beat the heat your first few weeks, you might be disappointed. There's still hope for next month though. Perhaps the weather will change for the better then. You know, walking around with this gimbal in my hand, I don't really notice the difference or let me say, I don't notice if there is a difference. I'm sure there will be. At first I thought it was a little heavy. It's something I want to carry around a lot, but the way I have to hold the phone, normally my arm gets really tired holding it up. And the little stick on this gimbal seems all right. My arm's not getting tired. I don't have to switch hands. It's more comfortable holding this than it is the phone without it. I know Jeremy and Claire from the channel For Real, which is linked in the description below. I know they use a gimbal for their walk and talks. And their videos always look really good because it's all stable and all that good stuff. And remember, guys, buying a motorbike as soon as I have my first month with $1,000 in sales and donations combined. So the more you buy, the more you're helping out. As soon as I reach that goal, I'll be doing a motorbike reveal. You'll come with me. I'll find one, buy one, and I'll be able to take you on many, many more adventures further out of town. What's up, man? Yeah, this corner here is a you gotta really watch that corner there. Oh no. Motorbikes and tuk-tuks take that corner really, really hard. There's a big blind spot coming from both ways. Okay, so that was it. I just thought I'd walk around the block, test this out. I've been shaking it a little bit, moving it around, seeing what it's going to look like. And I decided to do it all in one take. I think that might be the only drawback. Like if I have a video with a lot of different clips and I had to put my phone away like at the market to carry the bags, you know, what am I going to do with this gimbal? It definitely won't fit in my pockets. So just to let you know, I might not be using it all the time in every video. So even if you get spoiled by the good quality, don't be surprised if it switches back. Depending on what I'm going to do for the day. All right. That'll do it for me. Now I'll talk to you guys in the next one.